Good morning. Happy Friday. It's not snowing yet. They act like Armageddon's coming today, and it's going to be the worst, snowiest, coldest storm we're going to have in a long time over the weekend here. So far, it's done. Anyway, yesterday Brock and I had a meeting. You'll notice our tractor has moved and has an old ripper hooked up to it. I filmed a little bit yesterday. We'll just go ahead and throw that in here and jump back in. Just got back from our meeting. Somebody texted me or sent me a message while I was there, wants to come and look at our disc ripper. It's cold and crappy out here, so we're going to be nice and pull the thing in the shop. 8R's the only real tractor we have to do it, so get her hooked up and pulled inside and be warm. Didn't use it at all this year, so it's been a while since it's moved. Tires all got air in them. Grayson and I are having a basketball tournament.
And I beat Dad.
You did not beat me?
Yeah.
Oh, you did beat me. 22 to 20. Rylan is hurt. He hurt his hand. You want to show everybody? Nope. Pinched it in the vise. And Brock got our tractor all dirty. So now he's got to start all over and wash it again. Nah, it's just the tires. It'll be okay. What? Okay, make one on the first try. Oh, so close. Okay, second try. Got it. Good job, bud. Anyway, Brock's greasing our tractor here. That's kind of the last thing that we needed to do. We'll get it taken up to the Deere dealer here when the roads are good. Sometime next week, maybe. So yeah, we sold it. Guy came, looked at it, and decided to take it. Wrote me a check for a deposit, and gonna come pick it up sometime between now and spring, so it needs to go back outside. We'll do that here later this morning. Dad and I gotta go pay some bills. We got some chemical bills that are due Monday, and we're gonna go get them cleaned up today. Okay, well, there went $150,000-ish. Real fast. But we've got most of our chemicals, herbicides, fungicides, that we need for 24 paid for. So yeah, I'm gonna do some measuring and figuring. I'm gonna get some steel ordered for the roof inside the barn here, and I want to go and do that, but I want to make sure I got my numbers right as far as what I need, and we're gonna go up and get it ordered. Okay, so obviously we're putting the insulation up, right? We're going to do these bats. Then the goal is to put steel, like you would see on the roof, but a liner package in the barn here. And so we were looking at stuff, trying to figure out what the best way to do it is. These trusses are 15 foot on center. The steel sheets are 3 foot coverage, which almost works, except for you got the width of those that are like 6 1/4. The sheet's going to have to get trimmed basically, but it's going to be 5 sheets in between each bay. I have 6 bays, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 times 6 means 30 length, or 30 wide times 2. So we need 60 sheets to cover this. And they'd be way too long to try and handle one piece up there. And so I went up and did some measuring with the man lift and tried to figure out where they're going to end and stuff. And basically this one with the brace that holds the roof on is dead in the middle, and it is slightly under 18 feet both ways, like 17 feet 8 and 17.10 or something. So if I get 2 sheets at 18 feet long for each one, they'll have some overlap right on that roof purlin or truss or whatever you want to call it. And so that's where they'll overlap, and that should work really well and make it fairly easy to get them up there. So that means we need 120 18-foot long sheets of steel. That's not going to be cheap. And then I got to figure out some J-channel and screws and trim pieces. One other thing I wanted to check while I'm down here, the guy that I'm warehousing for was submitting some orders or talking about stuff, and he has a customer that is very particular about seed size on beans, wanting very large beans. So I'm just checking some of the ones that we've got in here. Like these ones here are 3,060 seeds per pound. There's another variety back there. I was just going to look and see what some of these are. That's a little on the smaller side. Most of the seed is pretty small this year, so I'm just going to let them know what we've got and say, hey, these are the varieties you should probably be looking at. Conditions are deteriorating rapidly. I got my steel ordered, and we got some lunch. Heading back to the farm. We have made it. Like I said, rapidly deteriorating conditions. It's fun though, especially when you push this little button here, turn the traction control on, and then you can do fun things like this. Just don't slide into the buildings or something. That would be dumb. We're just gonna park right in front of the shop though, or in front of the office, so I don't have to walk through the snow. Okay, time we should actually do something today. We're gonna get this tractor out of here, and we're gonna bring the backhoe and the 7520 in, and yeah, that's what I mean by doing something. So it looks like we're gonna need a snow moving fleet, which is our loader tractor and backhoe. So rather than take this outside and trying to find somewhere to put it, we're just gonna pull it right through and put it in the back here. So we gotta move the gator out of the way, and then we can just drive straight through with the tractor. I have to go backwards in order to get around this. So we had to open the door so we can back it up a little bit. That should work. And it should fit fine. If it fits in the front, it should fit in the back. That wall is right in the middle of our building here. Someday we're going to insulate this back half. It's been talked about. We keep talking about it. We talked about it more this year and just haven't made it happen yet. But man, well, how nice it would be to have twice as much space to work on stuff. Oh man, that would be awesome. Too close for comfort. Gotta get out and look. And we got a foot there yet. Are we through? I should close that door. Barely. I'm like an inch ahead, 3 inches. All right, well, let's go get the backhoe. I was a little too quick to call this storm a total dud this morning because it wasn't snowing yet. I said it was going to be snowing this morning. It's only been snowing for maybe 2 hours, and we've easily got 2 inches on the ground. So if it keeps up like this for any amount of time, it's going to add up. All right. There's one of our snow pushing tractors or machines. I'm gonna unhook this trailer. I really don't want it here, but that's where it's gonna go. Didn't hit my tractor, did he? Nope, that was close though. All right, so let's just unhook this and then we'll pull the tractor out. Put the sprayer in the pickup and another tractor in here, and all of a sudden this barn's full. We got lots of equipment in here. It's okay, that's what it's for. We'll let our door open up and we'll probably push ourselves a little path over to the front of the shop. Heavy, wet snow. I happen to have a snowblower for sale if anybody local wants a snowblower to get rid of this snow. Just saying. It's John Deere. Where are we going to pile this? Good question. Next up, the backhoe. Looks like he's got it out here and plugged in, so it would be fine here, but we'll just put it in the shop so it's all warm. Oh, it's not plugged in, it's just ready to be plugged in. Personally, I much prefer the tractor over the backhoe. The backhoe's nice because you can see the edge of the bucket a little easier, but it's a really small bucket. There's the width of the bucket from the tractor versus the bucket on the backhoe. You can't really tell. It's a big difference. Well, I'll show you when we get them in the barn. Park them side by side. Ready to go. Does it show? I should get a tape measure. I have to get a tape measure. That bucket? Yeah, that shows. That's much bigger. Fortunately, Dad and Phil like that one better, so this one's always here when I want to come and use it, which is good. Okay, well, we'll watch it snow and see what we get for the morning. Tomorrow's Saturday, so, you know, I don't really have to do anything, but we'll probably be pushing driveways. Got some more work done on the computer today. That's what we do when it's snowing. Working on some new logos, not logos, designs for t-shirts and stuff for Farm Focus. They sent me an email today that said that they're willing to do that. And I've been thinking about it anyway, so got some ideas. We'll see. It might be May before you guys see anything, but hopefully we got some updates coming and you guys buy some more stuff from me. Anyway, we'll see what the snow does the rest of the night. It is still snowing quite hard. Let's see. We've got that much. I call it 3 to 4 inches already. So if it's going to snow like this tonight and tomorrow, we're going to end up with a pile of snow. So anyway, have a great night. Thanks for watching today. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Have a great weekend. You probably won't see me again until next week. So, yeah. Enjoy the snow. Stay warm.